I'm really feeling super Halloweenish right now. Normally once I get into like the end of July, August, like I'm really jonesing for it to be October. I pretty much want it to be Halloween all the time, but after my holiday hangover in like January and February, like from March on, it just keeps building and building until like I can't take it anymore, and I just really want it to be October. So we're in that stage right now where I just really want it to be Halloween season. So I'm gonna do a cheeky little Halloween tag to kind of tide me over a little bit. Creepy peeps, and welcome to another Weird Wednesday video where unfortunately we are doing another tag. First one is, what is your favorite horror movie? Easy, Scream, but I thought this was a Halloween tag, so my favorite Halloween horror movie is Trick or Treat. 2, if you were in a horror movie, how far do you think you would get? 5 minutes, halfway, all the way to the end credits? I would like to think if I was aware I was in a horror movie, while I was in the horror movie, I would make it all the way to the end credits. If I wasn't aware, I don't know, I might still make it all the way to the credits. Favorite scary video game? I don't really play video games. I don't know. I don't have a favorite. 4, favorite scary story. Favorite scary story. Oh, I don't know. I mean, like, you know, like creepypastas and stuff. I don't know. My favorite scary story has always been the urban legend about the babysitter. You know, like the when a stranger calls type story, you know. When the person has been in the house the entire time. Hate that. Terrifies me all the time. Every time. 5, what's one unusual thing that you're afraid of? I don't think anything I'm afraid of is really that unusual. Like, I'm terrified of spiders. Of course I'm scared of the dark. I guess one unusual one is like I'm really scared of moving into a new place and it being haunted. Like, I feel like I'd have to do like extensive research on any place before I move in to make sure there were no murders, no suicides in that particular place I'm moving into, and the building or the house wasn't built on, you know, graves or anything like that, you know. So I think that's maybe a little bit unusual. 6, what's your first memory of Halloween? I don't even know. The first thing I can remember dressing up as was Maid and Marian, and I think like a childhood friend of mine was Robin Hood. I think this was like on an Air Force base somewhere in Ohio, in California. I can't remember. I was really little, but I don't really remember anything about the evening, like, you know, Halloween. I just remember what I was dressed as. Where was I? 7, what's your favorite Halloween memory? I don't really know. I guess there was one, I don't even remember how old I was, but I just remember me and my friends, my neighborhood it's quite big. For Halloween, like, it's a very big neighborhood, and most people don't start that early. They really don't start until it gets dark, really. Like, most people don't start until it gets dark. You might get 1 or 2 people when it's still light. So like, and you really only got like 2 hours once it gets dark, and then everyone kind of just gets tired and starts packing it in. But I remember we probably got the farthest I've ever gotten. Like, and by farthest I mean we hit the most houses. Like, we got real far. I would have to show you like a map to give you like the real scope of like how far we made it. Like, we killed it. So that's probably like my favorite Halloween memory. Best costume you've had? I don't know, I'm not really that good at costumes. I I love Halloween, but I'm not good at costumes. Probably the one I got the most compliments on was I was Athena, the goddess Athena. I probably got the most compliments on that one. Worst costume you've ever had. Okay, I'm pretty sure this was the same Halloween where we made it, like me and my friends made it like everywhere, but I was quite young, so don't hate me on this, but it was just, it was the worst Halloween costume because it was probably the most like offensive. I called myself an emo kid. So I got, I got like striped tights from Hot Topic, and like I had a nylon dress, tight dress or whatever. And I had bought these fake cuts and fake blood, which I put on my wrists. So that's probably the worst costume I've ever had. Okay, so the last 4 questions are, which is scarier? So 10 is werewolves or vampires. Werewolves. Cause they're like, I don't know. I just feel like it'd be worse to be ripped to shreds. I don't know. Well, I guess like slowly being drained of all your blood would be worse as well. I don't know, they both suck. Maybe vampires actually, because that sounds like maybe a slower death than werewolves. I don't know, they both sound awful. Ghosts or zombies? Zombies, for sure. Definitely zombies. Creepy dolls or creepy clowns? I'm not scared of either of them. But if I had to pick, I guess creepy clowns, because that's an actual person. Dolls are like, this big. They're not scary. This big. I realized I was like this. They're like this big. If I had to pick creepy clowns, I suppose. And then the last one, which is scarier, Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, or Leatherface? Well, I've definitely answered between Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees before, and I said, Freddy. Well, I said I'd prefer to be killed. No, I'd prefer to be killed by Jason, so I wouldn't want to be killed by Freddy because he likes to scare you first, like kind of like play with his food, if you will. But when it's between all 4 of these, which is scarier, either Jason or Michael. The silent ones are, well, Leatherface is the same thing, but you can hear that chainsaw, you can hear when he's coming. Jason and Michael, they're the strong silent types, man. They're scarier. All right, so that was, I did under 10 minutes too, sweet. All right. So that was a stupid little Halloween tag. I'll leave a link to it in the description box if you want to answer the questions for yourself. And let me know in the comment section how excited you guys are for Halloween. Till then, stay strange. Hey creepy peeps, as always, information on where to follow me on other places is over here, and down here is a clickable thing so you can subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my face and hear more of my voice.